जैसा और कोई नहीं, तुम जैसा और कोई नहीं भाग्यवान। चमक रहा है भाग्य सितारा, चमक रहा है भाग्य सितारा, नील गगन आसमान, तुम जैसा और कोई नहीं, तुम जैसा और कोई नहीं भाग्यवान। भाग्य विधाता भगवान के बच्चे हो तुम, ये जान लो, वो है हमारा, हम उसके सच्चे सदा, ये मान लो। आया है वो स्वर्ग लिए, आया है वो स्वर्ग लिए, देने तुझे तेरे बाद, तुम जैसा और कोई नहीं, तुम जैसा और कोई नहीं।
Om Shanti. Good morning to all of you. We can start today's Abhyakt Murli journey. That was a beautiful song. I hope you all took it in. What is that? That no one is as fortunate as we are, because God Himself has come bringing heaven in His palm for us. Maybe we should always fly with that intoxication. What is that we churn today? Today we'll be churning on the Avyakta Bhaktada Murli spoken on 18th of January 1995. As we all know, 18th of January is that blessed day when Brahma Baba became perfect. So that day, Baba has always special blessings for all of us. I hope you can all hear me properly now. 18th of January 1995, Bap Dada's blessings at the inauguration of Gyan Sarovar at 11 a.m. So it's spoken in the morning, 11 a.m. And it was a very special day of inauguration of Gyan Sarovar. As we all know, Gyan Sarovar, I think we saw online as well. You can check it out. That is such a beautiful place. And most importantly, the energy there. So it was inaugurated that day, 18th of January, 1995. Today, Bap Dada, the ocean of love, has come to meet his extremely loving children, the children who are merged in love and absorbed in love. Baba is the ocean of love, right? And Baba is calling us the extremely loving children who are merged in love and absorbed in love. Bab Dada continues to hear the songs of love of everyone. Seeing the love of every child, Baba also sings the song, Wah, my loving children, Wah. That's beautiful. Baba says, Wah, my loving children. Father Brahma also sings the songs of praise of the children. Through the corporeal form and the Avyakt form, he is giving you the special experience of closeness and company. Brahma Baba, he gave us through the corporeal form as well as now in the Avyakt form. He's giving us the special experience of closeness and company. Even today, Baba was talking about that day. The Father is with you. That is Brahma Baba is with you. You have taken birth together. You are service companions together. And you will go home together. So it is also Shiv Baba together with us and Brahma Baba. And Baba says Brahma Baba also does not like to be alone. You are together and you will remain together. You will return together and you will rule together. So Father Shiva is bringing attention to the togetherness with Brahma Baba. So do we want to remain together with Brahma Baba? Do we want to return together with Brahma Baba? And do we want to rule together with Brahma Baba? Then we have to follow his footsteps. We have to do what he did. And we have to experience his companionship. You will give Father Shiva a rest, and Father Brahma will rule with you. Do you remember this? Do you remember your kingdom? Today you are the servers, and tomorrow you will have a right to the kingdom. You can see your kingdom in front of you, can you not? The place of heaven is clear in front of you, is it not? So check, is it clear in front of you? Baba is reminding, today you are a server, but tomorrow you are becoming king of the new kingdom. Do you remember it? You can see your divine costume in front of you, can you not? You simply have to wear it. You are just about to wear it. Do you have this experience? Do you? Is your future clear in front of you? So keep your future clear. Who are you? Deities in that pure golden age with divine costume. See yourself moving around in that new world as the master, as the king. So now the inauguration of Gyan Sarovar happens. And then Baba says, Acha, this hall has been made like a royal court. Would you call this Gyan Sarovar the lake of knowledge or the lake of love? The lake of love is very good. And in this lake of knowledge, I think there's something missing here. So the lake of love is very good. And in this lake of love, there is lake of knowledge. This is a special lighthouse and might house for service. The star of fortune of many souls will begin to sparkle from here. Many souls will celebrate a meeting with their father from whom they were separated. This land is one that will remove the sorrow of many souls. As soon as you come to this Sarovar, you will experience waves of happiness as you move along. And that's true, whoever have visited Gyan Sarovar. We have great experiences of meeting with Baba. So Baba was saying that day when it was inaugurated that this will be the place where souls will meet with the father from whom they were separated. And this land, that Sarovar, will remove the sorrow of many souls, and it will make us experience the waves of happiness. Like you go near to a lake. Of course, Baba is talking about Sarovar lake, not really ocean, but near the lake, the waves, the breeze of happiness will always be there. In this Gyan Sarovar, three types of people will claim a right to three types of it. Some will claim a right to the inheritance, some will claim a right to blessings, and some will only claim a right to good wishes. This is very important. We have to pay attention. Baba says three types of attainment, you can claim. So that's how there are three types of group of people. Some will claim a right to the inheritance, like Brahma Baba. We actually claim the inheritance of the kingdom. Some will claim a right to the blessings, receive the blessings, but if I don't make that right amount of effort, I won't receive the kingdom. I will go to the golden age. I will move with the blessings now, but still, if the reformation is not happening in me to that level, 200%, then I won't become the king. So I'll still receive the blessing. And some will only claim a right to good wishes. So they will not really do much of the effort, but good wishes they will receive, because souls can feel that. Souls have goodness in them, they will do something or other service. But if we don't reform ourselves, that's what defines whether I'll claim the inheritance, become an emperor king in the golden age, or I just receive the blessings, life is good here, and I will go to golden age, claim maybe any other royal status, but not king. And good wishes is something or other, but not really that power of pure soul status I won't be able to claim. This is the elevated lake. Ordinary souls will come and return with the experience of an angelic life. Together with this, many Brahmin souls will take benefit from the subtle experiences of tapasya, and they will experience avyakt sustenance and have easy experiences and attainments of subtle yoga. So many Brahmin souls will experience that when you are there, the tapasya, subtle, powerful experience of avyakt sustenance, and have many easy experiences and attainments through that subtle yoga. This is the elevated facility that will fulfill the elevated hopes of Brahmin souls for self-progress. The place is common, but it gives the experience of an elevated state. The place, Gyan Sarovar, may not be extraordinary for physically to look at. We can find many beautiful places like that. But the experience that it will give would be of the elevated state. It's a place that will reveal knowledge systematically throughout the whole world. And the first benefit is the meeting of the father with the children. Congratulations to those who have created a lake of love in this Sarovar, those who have given their cooperation, those who have given courage to their thoughts, those who have completed this Sarovar with hands of love from this land and abroad. So Baba is specifically talking about all that contribution, mind, through cooperation of thoughts and any other cooperation to build the Gyan Sarovar. But that's what Baba also talks about, that cooperate. How do we cooperate with Baba's past and this year? Through thought, through the body, through mind, body, and wealth, Baba says. So this is the first place where all of you Brahmins, from little children, have given cooperation through your mind, body, and wealth. You may not have lifted the bricks physically, but you have given your enthusiasm, and so the Sarovar is decorated with drops of love, cooperation, and power that will give the experience of elevated self. Drops of love, cooperation, and power. Power through our thought. When we flow ourselves with that pure, peaceful thought and cooperating, we are cooperating, giving power to Baba's Yagya, Baba's task. And Baba says, during that building of Gyan Sarovar, whichever way all the Brahmin souls from Bharat and abroad have cooperated, that will give the experience of elevated self. Where there is courage, there is multi-million fold help. We know that. Where there is courage, there is multi-million fold help from Baba. Many, many congratulations. Bap Dada knows that the children have faced a few difficulties, but you have faced them with love. So that's the hint for us. We may face any difficulty, but do we face with love? Do we have that trust on Baba? He's holding our hands. And this is the confluence age where no matter how much difficulty comes, it is for our benefit. Because of love, you have not experienced it to be hard work. This is why Bab Dada massages you and will continue to do so. Baba says when you get tired of service, Baba will massage your feet in the night. Feet of the intellect. So do you feel Baba's hand over your head when you are sleeping in the night? When you are, after meditation, feeling in Baba's lap? So Baba says, no matter how much hard work you do, you don't experience it as hard work because of the love for Bab Dada, and you feel Bab Dada massaging you relieved like the parents do for their children. Acha, are the engineers sitting here? Many congratulations for completing it on time. They have given it to all of you in a condition that you can sit in at least. Baba has come at least. This was the promise. There's some Hindi now and then. Then Baba is speaking for teachers that teachers are important. आप लोग नहीं होते तो centers नहीं खुलते. एक एक ने देखो कितने centers खुले हैं. यहाँ सेवा की राजधानी और वहाँ राज्य की राजधानी होगी. The service of teachers is towards opening up centers. They sustain it, they open it, and so they are, they're creating the kingdom of service, seva, which will transform into true kingdom in the golden age. Baba was talking lately about many centers you may open, but what is the bhavana, intention? Accordingly, you earn. However, nevertheless, teachers are instrumental to open centers that gives opportunity for souls to come in, experience Baba's company, their own real self. So that is a big service. Then Baba talking about Pandavas. Very good Pandavas have reached here. There cannot be salvation without the Pandavas. Pandavas are brothers, Kumars. And Baba says there cannot be salvation without the Pandavas. However, the Pandavas have kept the Shaktis in front. You have placed the mothers in front. You have followed the father in this. In fact, all of you are sitting close to the father. Everyone is close to the father, and Baba says, Shiv Shakti Pandavas army. So both brothers and sisters, mothers, everyone who have become Brahma Kumars and Kumaris, they are Shiv Shaktis and Pandavas, where Shiv Shaktis or Matas or Kumaris are put in the front. Baba says sometimes Pandavas may have their sanskars of maybe little ego, impatience emerged. And that's why Baba says Pandavas are the backbone, however, they are the protectors. And without them, no salvation, no seva can be done. But Nari, Baba says, right? Women, mothers, Kumaris, who are put in the front who do this whole seva. And that's where Baba says, Baba has put the urn of knowledge on the head of mothers or Kumaris. So they can do a fair job of spreading the knowledge without any, always peaceful and that softness, tolerance they can bring forward. Then Baba is talking about the hall that is decorated for the program, for the inauguration. हॉल को सजाया वो कहाँ है? ये मुन्नी पार्टी है. That is the group of sisters from Calcutta. देखो स्नेह का सरोवर है ना, तो कलकत्ता से यहाँ फूल आ गए. So it is the lake of love. So the flowers have come all the way from Calcutta. कलकत्ता से बहुत सुंदर रंग बिरंगे फूल आए हैं, जिससे सारी स्टेज सजी हुई है. अच्छा, आप सबको भी पहुंचने की मुबारक है और माताओं को पद्म गुणा मुबारक है. From Calcutta, so many beautiful, colorful flowers have come that has decorated the whole stage. And Baba says, congratulations for coming for everyone, and especially for mothers. It is multi-million times congratulations. Padam Guna Mubarak. Baba always loved the purity, the innocence of mothers' hearts, Kumari's hearts. All of you are crazy about the Murli. Bab Dada is the #1 servant of children. Do you see that way? Bab Dada is the #1 servant of the children. Baba remembers the name of each child in his heart and is giving them love and remembrance. Baba is serving us in the Murli, Sakar Murli. It came within last 1 week or 10 days that Baba serves us, the children, and that makes us able to serve others. I cannot serve the world or others if Baba is not serving me. Baba is my father, mother, is so much sustaining and serving me so that I'm able to serve others in this journey of awakening, becoming refined, pure. I'm serving them. And that's why, because you serve the world, you become worthy of worship, because the other souls worship you in the path of devotion. But you cannot become able to serve them or worthy of worship without Baba serving you. That's how the whole credit goes to Baba. We know that. But when Baba says he's the #1 servant of the children, remember, how does that ripple effect happens is that we serve others because of that service of Baba to us now, and we become worthy of worship. Worship Baba never becomes worthy of worship because he's not physically seen, and we children love Baba. We don't worship him in that sense. So physically, Shiv Baba doesn't really come as, worthy of worship, but we do worship Shiva. So it's all subtle connection. Then Baba is talking about all those, who still contributed. So much contributions were done to prepare Gyan Sarovar and the inauguration. तो जाल मिस्त्री जिन्होंने हॉल में साउंड का प्रबंध किया है, देखो अगर इनकी हिम्मत नहीं होती तो आप मुरली नहीं सुन सकते थे. सभी मुरली के पीछे तो दीवाने हैं ना. मुरली का साधन सबसे श्रेष्ठ है. कितना अच्छा प्रबंध किया है. आराम से सुनने आ रहा है, बाहर भी सुनाई दे रहा है. ये तो बहुत अच्छा प्रबंध किया है. So Baba is saying Murli is something we all want to listen to, and they have organized the wiring system such that you can even listen to Baba's Murli through the microphone or speakers outside of the hall. जो भी सेवा के निमित्त हैं, एक एक डिपार्टमेंट का नाम नहीं लेते हैं, लेकिन हर एक समझे मुझे स्नेह और सहयोग की मुबारक। Baba says, giving each one, even if he's not calling by name, from their love and cooperation from heart, Baba is giving them congratulations. अच्छा, सबसे पहली मुबारक इसको दें, दादी को. Then Baba says, however, whom should we congratulate first? दादी. तो दादी, so बाप दादा को, बाप दादा तो देने वाला है ना? Okay, so when Baba asked this question, then the answer came that Dadi ko, somebody said, or Dadi said, Bap Dada ko. Then Bap Dada says, Bap Dada to dene wala hai na? Bap Dada gives the congratulations. Bap Dada सदा कहते हैं कि बच्चों का नंबर 1 सर्वेंट है तो बाप है. बाप तो सदा सेवाधारी है, लेकिन बच्चे भी सेवा में बाप से भी आगे सहयोगी हैं. Baba says he's the number 1 sevadhari, servant. It doesn't sound very nice, but yeah, of the children. But Baba says children also do seva, yoga, in which they are ahead of Baba. क्या एक एक का नाम लें, लेकिन दिल में एक एक बच्चे का नाम ले रहे हैं और याद प्यार दे रहे हैं. So Baba says, even if I'm not bringing the names, I'm not calling out the names. In my heart, I'm giving yad pyar, that loving remembrance to every child. डिपार्टमेंट को मुबारक है. लाइट के बिना भी काम नहीं, माइक के बिना भी काम नहीं. लाइट, माइक, सभी को मुबारक. So that is all necessary as they came together. Then Baba is talking about double foreigners. Double foreigners भी आए हैं, यह भी कमाल कर रहे हैं. देश विदेश में प्रत्यक्ष करने की सेवा बहुत अच्छी कर रहे हैं और करते रहेंगे. अच्छा, फिर बाप दादा ने ज्ञान सरोवर की विशाल स्टेज पर खड़े होकर इंजीनियर्स के साथ मोमबत्ती जलाई तथा मुख्य टीचर्स एवं दादियों के साथ केक काटी. फिर मुख्य दादियां बाप दादा के साथ हॉल के बाहर प्लाजा में आई, जहां पर बाप दादा ने 2000 से भी अधिक संख्या में बैठी हुई माताओं से हाथ हिलाते हुए मुलाकात की तथा ध्वज लहराया. तत्पश्चात जो महावाक्य उच्चारण किए वह इस प्रकार है. So after all the rituals with dadis of cake cutting and everything, on the stage, Bap Dada came out to the plaza or outside corridor, and 2000 souls, Mataएं, mothers were there. Baba waved at them, and also Baba, hoisted the flag, and then he said the following Mahavakya, following, Srimad he gave. Let's start. Bap Dada is very happy to see the flag of love that all of you children hoisted in your heart. This flag of love between the father and the children is for service. When you have a flag ceremony, you make the flag fly high. In the same way, continue to remain the most elevated in your love for Baba. This is the flag that will reveal the Father. So when we put the flag up, means what? Keep your elevated awareness highest, and that is connected with service, right? So that the service will be also highest. Because Baba says this flag will reveal the Father. What is the service? We have to reveal the Father. We have to reveal Bap Dada. We know what does that mean? When people will see us, interact with us, they'll feel that extraordinary, elevated qualities, energy, feelings in us. And that's when they will say that they are different people. And that is where the attention goes to Father, who made them like that. So this flag of revelation will be hoisted in every corner. You will see this, you will hear this, and experience happiness. Today, this flag of revelation is being hoisted in this Gyan Sarovar, and tomorrow it will be hosted in the world. That's true. Then we had some idea how it is spreaded to the whole world, but now it is even more. And Baba says that it is being hoisted in the Gyan Sarovar, and tomorrow it will be in the world. Congratulations for the tapasya that all of you had to do. All of you are very fortunate, and you must therefore remain happy and continue to distribute happiness. So do we feel that? Who is congratulating us? The highest on high. And we are the most fortunate because we get the sustenance, the palna from God. We must always remain happy. As are the parents, how they, give that love and sustenance to children. Children become accordingly happy, powerful, good in any sense. When parents are really good in taking care of us, what is our fortune? How much happy we should be. And then Baba says, when you remember this fortune, remain happy, then you will continue to distribute happiness. So this is the end of the Murli. It was a short Murli, as we all see. It is all about inauguration of Gyan Sarovar. So nice. Let's take just a few minutes to see what is that we registered, what stayed within our heart and intellect, and we can share. Okay. Any points you want to share from today's Murli? What is that stayed in your heart from today's Murli? The significance of the establishment of Gyan Sarovar. Was it connected with our effort? Every day Murli that we are listening to, every day we listen to. How do we connect that with this happiness of celebration of Gyan Sarovar inauguration? As you are thinking to share, let me read what is there in the chat box. Shivani Sharma sister says, I have always been extremely fond of Gyan Sarovar since childhood. I was utterly fortunate to stay there during my first ever stay visit to Madhuban. Wow, Baba. Wow. So, I don't know how many of you have visited Gyan Sarovar, but it is about healing in the heart. Baba mentioned about Avyakta Palna. We haven't seen Brahma Baba, but how much loving sustenance we experience of from him, like as if he's always with us as companion. So if you see Gyan Sarovar online as well, you will feel that. However, I would like to hear from you. Any points? Right. Swapna sister says, I liked what Baba said about light, might, might. Loved Baba giving love and remembrance to each in heart. One of us are in Baba's heart. Are we in Baba's heart throne? So Baba is not just mentioning about who contributed there. That is a real example in front of us. But wherever we are, whichever way we are contributing, that's how Baba becomes happy. He smiles at us. That is called being in Baba's heart throne. When I'm being able to follow what Baba is saying, be peaceful. So take it and check yourself that how do you see yourself or maintain yourself throughout the day? Do you feel Baba's presence and that silence and peace always? And I'm always in Baba's heart. Anyone else? It was a short Murli. I understand it's Sunday morning, but we don't take off.
Om Shanti Benji.
Om Shanti.
No excuse. Good morning, angels. Yeah, Gyan Sarovar is such a beautiful place. Baba mentions that it's a lake of knowledge and definitely it's a lake of love also. The first time when I experienced, I really loved walking around everywhere. You really feel so angelic in that place. And Baba mentions his a special lighthouse and might house for Seva, and it removes everyone's sorrow there. It's truly, because many foreigners who have come there and some whom I met, they also mentioned, when we share with each other how they feel being in Bharat, because they are really the white sisters, and they say it is so nice to be, this place is so angelic and I feel so light and flying like that. Everyone seems to be enjoying the place and we miss it. We do miss it. That's why now all the virtual videos which are coming up is very helpful. It really removes everyone's sorrow. The heart feels very light when you're in Baba's land, whether any part of Madhuban. Om Shanti.
Thank you, sister. Thank you for sharing. Very true. Beautiful experience in Gyan Sarovar. And these days, whatever classes come from Gyan Sarovar stage, like Didi Nirmala, when we see, we definitely feel, I'm missing. I want to be there. I'm sure we all will be able to go. Things will change.
Amen, sister. Amen, Anu, sister. Yes, everyone is desperate again. And I want to share, first time I went to Gyan Sarovar, that was in 2000. And I felt that place belonged to just foreigners because uh, I'd gone as just, some leader there invited me from Hisar. So I had a chance to have popcorns and nice piping coffee and some foreigner sisters, and I felt the vibrations were quite different. And Baba Milan was supposed to be in October, but I just went as a visitor because it was my first visit. And I felt for me, the Diamond Hall and Tapasya Dham at Shantivan and Panda Bhavan, I felt that was the only place to relate to Baba, to do tapasya, to have all the intoxication of Baba's love. But Baba chose me as my Yugal went first time in 21 years to Madhuban last year when inauguration was there. And today, as Baba was telling about everyone whosoever contributed in electricity and sound system, and Baba flag hosting and cake cutting, everything, and silver jubilee. Baba called everyone again there, and how Didi Nirmala, Dr. Nirmala, how she acknowledged everyone, all the jewels of the yajna, and she honored them. And it was such a, reliving, like you were telling, Baba was telling through you those loving memories, and I was reliving them, how Baba honored every soul, those whosoever contributed in making Gyan Sarovara. So they were all acknowledged, honored with great, reward. I saw it myself. So I felt it belonged to me also. I was feeling its all fondness, and I stayed with them for 7 to 8 days. I really feel both of you and Renu sister, you are from foreign land. Baba pampers a lot for fondness there. It's even my feeling. How much fondness they dance, always there in super sensual joys. That music team, David brother with flute, and most of the foreigners, they live there like angels, and they contribute a lot. So my salutations to all the loving foreigners, such a wonderful family here also. Thank you, sister, for bringing that wonderful feel again. Thank you. And you made Sunday so beautiful by defining it so beautifully. Thank you, sister.
Thank you, sister. Thank you to Baba. And true, I think anyone who will go there will be so happy. So double foreigners, definitely they find it like heaven. But you said it right. Panda Bhavan is the vibration it holds of Brahma Baba. For tapasya, that is the best place. But anywhere in Madhuban is the best place. Yeah, Baba is specifically mentioning about Gyan Sarovar. You said it right. I was also there first time. When I was there first time, there was always something I held in my mind from childhood when I used to read Ramayana, that is a place in that time, all doors will be open. Nobody needs to lock the door. Everybody will live like a family. And that stayed in my heart. I don't know. I didn't even know that it was so actively in my mind or not, but when first time I was there, and in the evening we're sitting outside, everywhere people are there, we didn't have to lock the doors there too, and that's what I remembered. Definitely, Baba says it is the land that will give us the experience of that salvation, liberation, that pure world of no sorrow. Yeah, very
Sister?
hearty connection.
Sister, I'm just, for today, I'm 1 year old to this university. And I just want to know what takes place in this Pandav Bhavan and Gyan Sarovar and all.
Actually, Pandav Bhavan is the original place where Brahma Baba and all Dadis, they moved from Karachi, like in 1951, when they moved to Mount Abu. Pandav Bhavan is the place with whatever premises that we have, the buildings, that's where they stayed, they lived there. And it was for, even after Mama left body, Baba left body, there are 3 campuses in Madhuban. Panda Bhavan is the original one, that is kind of little up middle of the mountain. And then Shantiban was built below at the foot of the mountain. And that's a big campus too. And on the top is Gyan Sarovar, that's a campus. Like when children grew in number and they visit Madhuban, they can stay there, right? It is for accommodation and experiencing Baba's energy everywhere. And there Baba Milan happens, this Murlis that we are listening to, every day you are revising, Baba spoke Murli, but we always remember Pandav Bhavan because that is where Brahma Baba, Mama, all Dadis were there in Sakar, in body. So it has a very powerful vibration around that can hold you really very deeply. And there are the we call 4 Tapasya Dham, that is also in Pandya Bhavan, where that is Baba's Shakti Shanti Stham, that is where Baba's body was cremated. So there is the place of getting power. If you sit there, you can really connect and feel Baba's power over you. There is a history hall where Baba Mama read Murli every day. And we say, if you sit in the history hall, all the waste thoughts can be dissolved quickly. You can get rid of. There is Baba's room where Brahma Baba used to stay, and we go and sit there. You feel Baba's presence, and you get the power to become like Baba. You can promise to Baba there in that room. You feel Baba's presence. And the 4th one is Baba's hut, where Baba used to answer all children's letters. So you can sit there and speak to Baba, have heart-to-heart conversation, write a letter, and it is like Baba will respond. So it's beautiful activities. You won't, no time will be enough to be there in any complex. But of course, Gyan Sarovar is also powerful. There are beautiful meditation places, rooms, but wherever you are in Madhuban, you'll feel the power of all this initial time, because Shiv Baba's work started then and it is continuing.
Very interesting. Thank you. And what is this Diamond Hall in all these meditation
Diamond
and all
Hall.
these lectures take?
Yeah. Diamond Hall is in Shanti Dham, that is on the bottom of the mount. It is a very, very big hall. It can accommodate 25,000 souls. In there Baba came. Like this Bab Dada Milan happened, where these Murlis were spoken, happened in that big hall, where many of us have attended, listening to Bab Dada speaking through Dadi Gulzar. So these big meetings were happening there. And towards the end, even those halls were full, that more souls, more than 25,000 would come for every meeting. Then they would sit in another place. And again, through this, TV and all technology, they would see. So it's a wonder. You should definitely plan to go.
Okay, very interesting. Nice. Thank you.
Thank you, sister. Nice discussion. Yeah, happy birthday to Baba's 1-year-old spiritual child. Old or young, all are equal to Baba. Baba puts us all in the same platform, same stage. He puts us all in his eyes and take us. So Baba says, last so fast. So nothing like that. We all are equally moving forward together. And congratulations to all of you for listening to Avyakta Murli every day. That's a very, very, very powerful, courageous step, because maintaining it, listening to it every day will make a difference. So please continue. I try to join, but I can't join always, but I know it's happening every day. So congratulations. That was nice discussion. Should we
Sister,
do the...
I have 1 second. I just have one more. In this, what is this Pandav Bhavan Murli, ORC Murli? There are so many Murlis and all, no? Which one should we go through? What are all these? These are Murlis from different people, or there is some...
The Murlis are... what is that? Shiv Baba spoke through Brahma Baba, and Dada spoke through Dadi Gulzar. So now there are so many places we read Murli. ORC Murli means Didi Asha is reading Murli, like the instruments who are reading. Like you can even listen to Murli spoken from UK by Jayanti sister. You can listen to Murli spoken from Pandya Bhavan, but from wherever you may listen to, the Sakar Murli of every day is the same Murli. And you can listen to as many times as you want, because when you are listening to Shilu's sister from Pandavavan, she will share something of her own experience, personal experience, and really
All these are
empowers.
in Madhuban only. All these are in Madhuban only, no? ORC, Pandav Bhavan and all.
Not really. Overseas in Delhi, UK, in London, Jayanti sister. I am in Vancouver. We read the same Murli, same Sakar Murli every day here. That is read in Pandav Bhavan.
Okay, okay,
So it is the one Murli dedicated for one day, same day. And but in every place we read Murli. Every place. Think about that. And thousands of people listen to it, right? Souls listen to it every day. That is Sakar Murli. That is same for every day. And every Sunday Murli is also Avyak Murli, same for that Sunday for every place in the whole world.
Okay.
And this is the unique thing that you attend. This is Avyakta Murli revision. Revision is from after 1969. All that is spoken after Brahma Baba became Avyakt. He left body, he became angel. Whatever murlis are spoken through Dadi Gulzar are these Avyakta murlis that you all revise every day one, because it's like, think about it, after 1969, and at least there are 12 to 15 murlis per year, at least minimum.
Okay.
So there are so many murlis, right? Until today, until actually 2017, Dadi Gulzar was speaking murli through her, was speaking murli through her. So this is an extra effort, and this is very important because this object murlis connect us with practicality of life, knowledge, spiritual knowledge, how to take it to practical application of life, much more than Sakar Murli that every day we listen to. So this is more helpful for reforming our sanskars, for changing. Baba really teaches like a little child how he will say, group 1 is like this, who do like this, group 2 are like that, who do that way. So Baba gives a clear picture, clarity of difference in our behavior and what we should become. Number 1 group.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I just went around Madhuban and came back. I just visualized. Thank you. Yeah.
See it online too, visualize, feel it. That is the power Baba has taught us, that as souls we can be anywhere in the world. Feel Madhuban, it will come. Baba is listening to you.
Yeah.
And Dr. Sujata, sister says, I'm looking forward to go to Madhuban to experience closely all places. Gyan Sarovar too. Baba will make it happen. Of course, definitely. Definitely, he is the highest and high father, mother. Would he not fulfill our heart desires after such a big pandemic? Definitely, it will happen. It will all become easy, and we all can experience it. So look forward to that. Okay, let's just remember Baba. Maybe 5 to 7 minutes. I will do a commentary. So. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And as you breathe in and breathe out, feel that beautiful vibration of silence surrounds you. Wherever you are sitting, there is an aura of silence, peace around you. Feel the soothing music, how it is touching your soul deep within. You go deep within to your inner space. where there is peace that is untouched, undisturbed from the outside energy. Just for a few moments in this silence, as I journey within, I see myself surrounded with that beautiful peace of my inner self. So I just sit there, deep within, where I feel the sparkle of my soul that is constantly radiating peace, as if there is a light of peace all around me. And this peace is coming from deep within my soul. So everywhere, surrounded with that peace of my soul. And in this inner space, I always experience the shower of that gentle love from the source mind, my sweetest spiritual father and mother. His light showers upon me like a constant shower, constant rain of love, light, and peace. He constantly fills me up. In my inner space, I am full, constantly full. My sweet Baba empowers me, fills me up with his energy, power, and virtues, that I shine bright like him constantly. And all that radiates out of me is the pure love and peace of the divine, constantly sustained and filled with divine love. I become constant in giving every breath, every thought, every moment of my life is dedicated to Baba, Baba's service, and for radiating Baba's love to the world, drop by drop, as the love of God showers upon me, drop by drop, love radiates out of me, everywhere, giving life, and every drop of loving contribution from me is returned multi-million times from my Baba. It is a continuous cycle of benevolence, cycle of love, and I am the most fortunate soul in the world who is a child of God, constantly lighted in this cycle of love. thank Baba from my heart, and I constantly shine with his loving light. And from my heart, I surrender, dedicate myself fully to Baba. Om Shanti. Om Shanti, everyone. Have a great Sunday and continue this journey of power with Baba. I'll see you again here. Thank you very much. Om
Thank
Shanti.
you, thank you, thank
Om
you,
Shanti.
thank you, everyone. Thank you, Divine Family. Love you.
Yeah,
Love you.
that's all.
Love you, Baba.
Thank you, Baba.